Saturday, 8:40 AM, and I've just given myself the first dose of Mounjaro on the loading 2.5 milligrams. So let's see how the next couple of days go, and initial thoughts, any symptoms. Let's see. I have to keep telling myself, no, I did do it, and I did do it properly. Imagine if like a whole week I was like, oh, I don't feel anything, it's been fine. And then realised I hadn't done it. Don't worry, I'm fairly certain that's not a side effect. Please, please. So that's all put away ready for next weekend. I'm honestly in a bit of disbelief. Like, that was so easy. I know the first time putting it all together and being like, oh, and then just having to kind of go, right, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Like, I can see that I've done it because there's like a tiniest speck from where I've injected it on my upper thigh. But I didn't feel anything with the needle. I didn't feel anything going in and I really am just like, oh, okay. That was not a big deal at all. We've just gone 2 hours since my first Mounjaro injection, and so far, literally, completely fine. I have to keep telling myself, no, I did do it, and I did do it properly. Like, it's fine. Because, like, the injection itself, didn't feel it, no pain, and yeah, very early days, but no complaints so far. Update. It's been a couple more hours. And just had some lunch. My salad pot. I really like the salad pots from Asda. They are a summertime staple in this house. We have lots of different ones, 2 for £3. And yeah, just like that. I ate the whole thing, enjoyed it. Didn't feel full yet. But it's salad, so I'm not worried. And other than that, so far, no symptoms, no concerns. At the same time, so far, not feeling any different. We've got a couple of trips. We're actually away on a mini cruise next weekend, and then in September we're off to Florida. And a big part of planning trips for me is like planning where we're going to eat and looking at the menus. So far, all of that still sounds really good. So I've heard people say about, the kind of food noise or that kind of like thinking about food constantly goes. So far, no changes. I'm still looking and being like, oh yes. But that's fine. I'm not wanting to not enjoy food. I do enjoy food. So yeah, so that's 4 hours. 4 hours in so far. No immediate changes. I still have a nagging voice in the back of my head being like, are you sure you did it right? Because it was so easy and painless and don't feel anything. Imagine if like a whole week I was like, oh, I don't feel anything. It's been fine. And then realised I hadn't done it. But I had. It's really easy. It's really easy just to follow the instructions. But yeah, that's the update. So let's see later on how things go. So it's just gone at 5 PM. Hello, Harper. Come on. No. Just gone 5 PM. And so that's like 8.5 hours since I did my injection earlier. And still no signs, symptoms, effects, side effects. I do know I'm tired, but that is nothing to do with the Mounjaro. That is just purely because I am a early to bed, early to rise person, and I was awake this morning before 6 AM. So yeah, if you're thinking, oh, he looks a bit tired, don't worry. I'm fairly certain that's not a side effect. Now this afternoon we went out into the village. We went and met some friends who are down. I went for a beach walk, and then we ended up in the village. Everyone else enjoyed a nice, properly made milkshake from a place that I absolutely love, and I did not order one. Whether or not that is because something is working, or if it's just because like right now I am at peak determination, willpower that this is gonna work and I am gonna lose some weight and keep it off, or whether or not it's just that I spent £180 on this and I'm going to make sure I lose weight, or maybe it's all three of those things combined. But didn't have one, didn't particularly fancy one, would have ordinarily had one, so that was a win. I'm not expecting miracles. I am fully aware I need to practice some patience in this. Hello. Hello. Just coming up on 12 hours since the first injection this morning. This was my plate of dinner. Very nice fish. And this is what was left. I did struggle a little bit perhaps, but I did clear the plate and no concerns, no stomach pains or feeling like I was forcing it down. So in one sense that's good, but I guess I'll be curious to see how I wake up feeling tomorrow and if there's any changes over the day. But the key thing is no side effects, no horrible side effects. So hello, Mr. Sheep. It is bright and breezy this morning. I really wanted to film a little bit outside of the house today, but it's really quite breezy, so you might not be able to hear any of this. Please. The time now is 7:30 in the morning, and I've been up for about 3 hours. Not because of any Mounjaro side effects or concerns, but just because my husband Dave was off to work this morning, and that's what time the alarm went off. So getting up bright and early, getting some steps in, been listening to an audiobook, enjoying the sunshine. Finally, it feels like summer could be here, but I do, however, think it's probably a bit too breezy, so I'm not even going to carry on, and I'll catch you after I finish my walk back at home. There we go, that's the first 24 hours done. To be completely honest, would not know at all. The only thing I think is just my mindset right now is really on it, really determined and focused. When I was walking back, or when I was heading home from my walk, I was just thinking about everything, just thinking about it all. If anything, the one thing that I think I have gained already is some hope, some hopefulness. There's no reason why this isn't gonna work and isn't gonna help. And I'm definitely seeing enough, looking at other people's successes and just knowing I have managed to lose weight in the past. There's no reason why this isn't gonna work. That's what I'm telling myself. So fingers crossed that day 2 carries on the same. So that's taken me a couple of hours, but that's the first video all done now. So if you're watching this one, but I'll assume you have watched the last one as well. Ah, dearie me. And it is now gone 12:30, and I'm just starting to think about what I might have for some lunch. So let's go and have a look what's in the fridge, shall we? There we go, that's today's one. And I swear nothing in this video is sponsored by Asda or anyone else yet. Please. It's now mid-afternoon. It's actually just gone 4 o'clock. Oh, Sundays, they go too quick. I was starting to get a very slight headache. That may have been because I was just sitting at the computer doing the editings. It might have been because I hadn't drunk enough water. So fixing both of those things, because I'm going to go out, go for a walk around the block, get some fresh air, get those last few steps in to hit my 10,000 steps for the day. Hopefully that will clear it. You okay? You alright? Oh. Good news that either the water or the break from the screen helped and my headache is gone. So yeah, I'm not saying that was any side effects. I think that was just I needed to not be sat at the computer any longer. But apart from that, there's not really much to update on. And that's a good thing, really, because I'm not feeling anything like. I think it's also fair to say that my appetite has not changed yet. Dave got delayed at work, so he's going to be like another hour, and it's just coming up to 6 p.m. And I am really ready to eat that Chinese chicken curry, but I will wait for him. And we're going to have it with some sweet potatoes in the air fryer, so that's like healthy and nutritious. Can't wait. And whilst this video was planned and has been done as a 48 hours after my first injection, I'm not going to keep doing like daily or so frequent videos. So the next video after this, I think I'll do like my experiences of my first 2 weeks on Mounjaro. And that in itself was going to prove challenging because, as I mentioned, we are away on a 3-night mini cruise from Thursday. So my next shot will be due whilst we're away, and I'll be taking it with me. The ship we're going on and all the restaurants I am really excited about. So I'm not going to be like depriving or starving myself at all during that time. But that will be the next video. Will be over a 2-week period. So if you're enjoying this, you want to see how things are going, please make sure you do subscribe, because the videos aren't going to be like routine every few days. You want to make sure you don't miss them. Now to keep myself busy until dinner time. And there we have it. That is 48 hours since taking my first Mounjaro injection on Saturday. It's now Monday morning. So last night all went fine, had dinner as planned, felt no different than I had the rest of the day, so I was able to enjoy that Chinese chicken curry, went to bed feeling good. So this morning I woke up with a slight headache. I'm not sure whether that's connected or not, but getting up, having some water has soon cleared it. Possibly feeling like a little bit, like maybe a little bit nauseous or a little bit funny in my tummy. But nothing I'm concerned about. But I'll just keep an eye on that. I think it'll be really interesting to look back on this, like this first 48 hours down the line, and see how things change. So wish me luck, I guess. Thanks for following along, and I'll see you in the next one.